Top of the morning to you. Well, it's afternoon now, or maybe in some places it's still morning. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I got this information early this morning. I've had a chance to think about it, process it, research it. I believe the information is originally coming from RT, Russia Today, and it's been duplicated by several other smaller media outlets and vloggers and YouTubers. Here's the deal. The internet is going down within the next 48 hours and will probably be out. This is worldwide. This is not the US. This is worldwide. And it'll probably be out for 48 hours. We don't know when it's going down. One of the last things that President O did while in office was he signed over control of the internet to a company called ICANN. 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 And from my understanding, that company controls, is controlled by the United Nations, is run by the United Nations. Of course, they're saying, oh, it's routine maintenance. When have you ever known the internet to go down for routine maintenance? How long have you been on the internet? I've been on the internet for 18 years. I've never known it go down for no routine maintenance. How about you? So this is the last, exactly, Devil Dog, never. This is the last, besides the 5G towers going up, they're putting in place the last kill switches for the internet and everything. And with the bases still loaded, like we were talking about yesterday, and basically all the videos I've made this week, the bases are still loaded. Militaries are in place. When the internet goes down, man, they can move so quickly and do so much. And when it comes back up, nobody knows anything. You couldn't write a letter and send it off. Mail can't be delivered. It's flooded in a lot of places. Okay? You can't make the calls. Oh, yep, the presidential text, exactly. And from my understanding, there may be another one to announce when this is going down. Or it may just go down. From my understanding, in some areas, it's already being taken down. We don't know what's going on. And like I was saying yesterday, prayer is the only thing we got left. That's the deciding factor. And then who we associate ourselves around. We have to have our own communities to spring into action when this stuff happens. We don't know what they're going to do. They want you to relax. They want you to, oh, don't worry. But you notice that the United States mainstream media has not reported this. Has not. It's all been independent media and Russia Today, RT, and vloggers and things like this. So why hasn't the United States citizenry been made aware by the United States media? So it's we're in something. We're in something deep. They got us focusing on Kanye again. You know, looking at Kanye. And from my understanding, I don't want to get off subject, but from my understanding, Kanye said something like, "Free Larry Hoover." Global, yes, not just America. ICANN is now, so the U.S. military and I believe DARPA are the original ones who created the internet at the end of World War II, and they've been using it heavily. World War II ended like what 45. They've been using it heavily since the 60s. Okay, the elite and the wealthy in America, the late 80s, some were able to get on. Like I said, I didn't get on the internet till the 2000, till exactly 2000. No, about 99, 98, 99, 2000 is real. I was, before that I wasn't messing around on the internet. So we need to be prepared for anything. Okay, we need to. We already looked at the anomalies of the Hurricane Michael. Some stuff wasn't right with that. We just had the presidential alert. Why? Why all of a sudden? And they said that that was routine. Was it? That was my first one I ever got. And then they're saying, "Oh, this is just routine maintenance." Man, since I've been on the internet, since 98, 99, 2000, I've never known them to take it down. Oh, routine maintenance, and all of it goes down. Man, we don't know, man. Right now, the stock market is up. I bet by closing time it's gonna be down. We don't know if you know that most of the crashes, uh, when the banks don't open, happens on a Friday. Friday evening, everything goes down. You try to report for work on Monday, the doors are open. I mean, they're locked, not open. Banks, yeah, then they put limits on the ATMs. You can only get so much out. I heard about the Talmud. I don't know about that other one. But right now, we need to keep our eyes peeled. You need to have a plan. Okay, here it is. The 6 P's. Count them. Prior planning prevents piss poor performances. So we need to come up with scenarios as to what the heck may be really going on. Maybe they're testing the kill switch. Yeah, I knew ever since the Bilderberg meeting, man, this stuff was gonna heat up, man. So we know on the itinerary of the Bilderberg meeting, they had Russia and Putin on there. They had the U.S. and Trump on there. They had Alex Jones on there. They had populism on there. They're implementing strategies right now. While we sitting around here worried about the next game, football and boxing and MMA, they playing the real game on us. Like I said, the bases are loaded. All these militaries are out there. There's things in the sky. The SpaceX launch was out of this world. Right, I forgot about. And Snowden and Julian Assange. Julian Assange, he said something about, what did he say, space dust? Smart dust was his last text before they killed his internet. And the smart dust is in everything. It's a part of the smart grid. It's a part of the 5G. And so they're doing this in stealth. They tell us, oh yeah, we're going to roll it out. They're not telling you all each individual component that they're going to do to have us trapped in the matrix, man. Whenever they say it's a test, I don't believe it's a test. We better prepare like this is the real thing. I mean, how many people do you know now that, the new economy is the internet, e-commerce. So if the internet goes down, let's say for 48 hours, how many people you know are going to miss a lot of money? Well, if that 48 hours turns into 48 days while they round up the dissidents. It's food for thought, man. We need to be prepared for everything. For everything. It's not going back to normal. This is the new normal. It's not going back to the way it used to be. But I mean, you have a lot of people out there like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, I got Jesus. Yeah, I got him too. But show me in the scripture where they say they're not gonna worry about it because they got him. He always told them to do something, right? Even when Joseph had the dream about the 7 years of plenty and the 7 years of lean, he didn't be like, oh, don't worry about it. I know you're gonna provide for me. I ain't gonna do nothing. No, he told them to gather it up during the, when it's while it's get it while the getting is good, because when it's lean, people gonna be in pain. He didn't be like, oh, don't worry about it, God. I trust you. I know you ain't gonna let me starve. No, it's never been like that. It's something you're gonna have to do. It's something I have to do as well. Oh yeah, we gotta pray. That's the first and foremost, your relationship with the Most High. But you gotta be listening. What is he saying doing? He ain't saying just chill out and just kick your feet up in your lazy boy, turn on the TV and let's see what's on cable. Let's see what's the award show on. Nah, man, it's something we gotta be doing. One of the things y'all could be doing is help get this word out. Spread the word. Like, share, subscribe, tell people, talk to people, get this dialogue going. Because like I said yesterday, they pushing Agenda 21 is in full effect. Everything else is just a charade. Whenever they came up with that plan, nothing is dethroned it. It may have been delayed, and we probably can delay it more. But we can tell by the book of Revelation that it's going to get there sooner or later. But there's nothing to worry about. We just got to prepare because life is going to be different for a number of us. A number of us. Do you have your network of friends already intact? You have your network of family intact? Do you have an escape plan? Do you have a meeting place? Do you have the code words? Because everything is being listened to. You can't just talk in regular English if you're talking on the phone or the internet. So you say, oh, meet me at the 7-Eleven on such and such street at this time and this date. If them people looking for you, they're going to be right there. He's on the red list. Nab him. Jump out the white van, throw the hood over your head, throw you in the van, you gone to the FEMA camp, not coming back. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Like I said, President O signed over the internet that was owned and created by the U.S. military and DARPA. He signed it over to the company called ICANN that's run and controlled by the United Nations. Why would you do that anyway? Why would you give up for free? They didn't buy it from us. You just gave it to them. You see what I'm saying? So the moment he signed it over, they already knew at that point, that many years ago, they knew at that point that there was going to come a day that they were going to have to take it down. If they can take it down, there's already a kill switch on it. So what are they doing to it? What's the upgrade? They already was able to track your IP address and track everything and know everything about you, track your social media. So what are they doing to it differently? Or is this just taking it down? Maybe they're just testing to see if they can take it down. Or maybe they're going to implement the first phase of the plan, disappearing dissidents. Maybe this is the first stage of martial law. Or maybe in the cover of darkness, they're going to set off World War III. There's no way for us to tell people in other cities and states what's really going on. So, say like if they start in Florida, right, where they're supposed to be helping, sending in FEMA because of the hurricane, and the internet goes down. I know people in Florida. Well, if you can't get in touch with those people anymore, when the internet goes down, and then when it comes back up, well, you don't know what happened. How would you know? Phase one. Yeah, this is serious business. This is serious business. There's a lot of people who just, there's a lot of so-called churches, people sitting in there. And this is what ticks me off, man. If you go to a church and your pastor's not talking about this, are they part of the problem or part of the solution? If they don't know about this, or these events, these type of things, or if they're still telling you, "Oh, don't worry about it," you're gonna be raptured out. So we ain't got to worry about nothing. Are they part of the problem or are they part of the solution? Are they on the clergy response team? Are they getting paid to keep you docile, to keep you, "Oh, don't worry about it. We just gonna, hey, let's dance and party and shout. Don't look at what's going on outside. Tune out the screaming at all the people, whatever's happening out there, because we're not gonna be here in a minute anyway." Albert Pike, he did predict 3 world wars. Except the Third World War, he predicted that it would be against the Christians, Jews, and the Muslims. This here ain't turning out to be that. But definitely that was part of the plan. Because with the SpaceX launch, I watched another version of the SpaceX launch. They never show whatever that thing was. They never show it taking off from, like the space shuttle. Remember, they used to see the rocket standing upright. Then the boosters come on out of fire. Then the thing takes off, right? They never show it from that standpoint. They show it from people. All of a sudden, you just see something rising, and it's doing all type of things. And I forgot who I was watching this morning. Let's see if I can find it right quick. But he was showing that they were reporting these same type of stuff in the sky before SpaceX was ever even a company, like 10 years ago. So he's thinking that ancient alien technology. Now, how close are we to the alien invasion? You know what the Pope had said not too long ago? He was like, Jesus died for the aliens too. You know what I'm saying? And then he said they are gods, and it's a lot of confusing stuff we've been saying. But he's been incorporating aliens into a lot of statements. It says the Jews. Well, the problem with that is the Jews, the ones in quote unquote Israel that everybody calling Jews, they'll tell you themselves they're Ashkenaz. When you go to Genesis chapter 10, Ashkenaz was not of the seed of Shem. The Jews come from the seed of Shem. So you have Shem, Ham, and Japheth, or Japheth. Ashkenaz is a child of Japheth, where the Gentiles settle over there. So they're German, Russian, Khazars. You have to look up that nation, Khazaria. The Arabs remember them well. They talk about it was a nation that they used to go to war against. They couldn't whoop them. Even in the Ottoman Empire, they whooped everybody, but they could not whoop the Khazars. And that's who is in Israel right now. See, a lot of people say, "Oh, God set Israel back, set them up right there." Well, if you think God is in the United Nations, ain't the United Nations the one that's going to take this internet down? The devil set them right there. Them not the real ones. You see, because the Jews is a word that a short version of the word Judea, right? Or Judah, right? Or Yehuda, or Judah. It's not them people that's there now. Those people there are Khazars. And it talks about the Jerusalem shall be tread under the foot by the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. That's the Khazars. They don't want to tell you that. The United Nations set them there. God didn't set them there. Or a League of Nations. League of Nations first, and then the United Nations came afterwards. But that's a part of the Great Deception. That's the one who gonna build a third temple and let Satan come in the temple and people he gonna say, I'm your God. He gonna say, I'm your God. We're at that time. I would tell you about this other dream that I had. I don't think it's time to tell it yet because that man is still alive and he's coming back. But it's how I found out, how it was revealed to me who I believe the anti is. It downloaded to my spirit. I'm not gonna release it right now. But you know who the major players in the world are. We are that generation, guys. We're gonna live to see a lot of this. Some of us gonna live, some of us not. Some of us gonna be like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen. You'll be the first one dead for thinking it's a game, for thinking people playing. It's not fear porn. No, it's stuff just like that hurricane hit. You had some people like, oh, we're not evacuating. We're gonna stay here. Okay, well, some of them found out, and you're on your own, and 6 feet of water in your living room is not too much you can do, and ain't no help coming. See, this is the type of stuff we have to think about now. But see, in a minute it might be too late. Like I don't know if anything's gonna happen when the internet goes down. Like I said, it's Russia who's reporting it. So I appreciate that. You know, they try to demonize Russia, but at least they are preparing their people. You know, Russia, Russia Today. And then there's been a lot of other vloggers who confirmed it. So we don't really know what's going on. They're not going to tell us. They haven't told us yet. All that's in the news is Kanye. You know, diversionary tactics. Look at this. Look at this. Don't watch my left hand. Watch this one. Here it goes. Magic. Yeah. So I didn't want to make this too long, man. I just want everybody to be prepared. Keep your eyes open. You know, get the news out. Anything you see, anything you hear that's out of place, that's an anomaly, that sounds strange, looks strange. Any military movement. Yeah, I heard about the ships out there. See, we don't know. They could all be in on this together. Sounds strange, but Ronald Reagan talked about this a long time ago. He was talking about, well, the one thing that'll bring everybody together, all these nations together, was an alien invasion. And there's things out there coming. It's something coming. There's some planets and a bunch of other stuff out there. And maybe that's why they've been faking this World War III. Maybe that's why they got their military on everybody. All the militaries out there, you know. And maybe they're going to take this down. Maybe that's why they shut down the observatory the other week. The New Mexico Sunspot Observatory. So we couldn't see what was coming. Oh, there's some stuff coming. But what I hate is you suck tax dollars out of our pockets. At least you can tell us the truth about what's going on. You know, give us a fighting chance. So we really don't know. Test, I just don't think it's a test. Something is going to happen under cover of darkness, man. That's the reason why they all swarm in Africa right now. You know, every time. World War One, World War Two, and World War Three, they all get to swarm in Africa fighting over the resources before it spills over. Maybe that's what's happening. I want to know more about this ICANN. When were they created? Why did they get to have the internet? I mean, did they make a bid or? We need to know more about that. You know what I'm saying, and why they lying about some routine maintenance? It's never been any routine maintenance. I mean, what's really going on? Well, One thing about it, we know the water is poisoned. We know the air is poisoned. We know the food is genetically modified. We know that Saudi Arabia is the first one to make an AI android robot, a citizen. Yeah, has the rights of a human being. Yeah, we know about Neom, Neom, the new Mecca. Saudi Arabia is all in on this new world order, man. We know about the ICC coin. Oh, it's a lot of stuff I haven't talked about yet, but they're rolling it out. Things are happening so fast, man. We can only report it in bits and pieces, man. I got a stack full of on my desk over there. I got a stack full of news. I'm supposed to be every time I get ready to do one. It's 5, 6, 7 or 8 things come up. I can't do a video for each one. Shoot, man. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. With God on my side, who can be against me? Right? Ain't no fear here. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, man. It can't take me down. It can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 fall by my side and 10,000 on my right hand, but it won't come near me. I don't care if they do release the new plague. Oh yeah, they got it. The new plague, the new polio. Yeah, they're releasing it. I ain't worried. But at the same time, the things that I can prepare for, oh, I'm gonna do that to the best of my ability, to the best of my capabilities. Otherwise, you get caught with your pants down like this. In your car, don't you have a spare tire? I mean, you ain't worried about having no flat either, are you? Yeah, but if you did have one, at least you can say, well, at least I got something, to get me through till I get that another tire or get that one fixed. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, ladies and gentlemen. Food for thought. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think is really going on. What's really happening? They're not gonna tell us. It's up to us to figure it out and to do something about it. And each one teach one. Each one tell somebody else. Yeah, the more people we can persuade to get on our side, I mean, we can fight this beast, man. Yeah, we can push it back. We can make them have to come better. You got to come back another day. You're not today. You know what I mean? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here probably for the day. Enjoy your Shabbat. Enjoy your Sabbath. Beyond Babbitt. Over and out.